Hello, it's the birthday today of Richard Rohr, who is the founder of the Centre for Action and Contemplation in Albuquerque. His team produces a regular daily email with really good reflections, really inspirational thoughts, and I would recommend that you look him up. But his philosophy is one that I find very attractive. He talks about orthopraxy being more important than orthodoxy. Orthodoxy, the importance of what you believe. Orthopraxy emphasizing lifestyle and what we do as being the crucial elements in our lives. And he says that what he emphasizes is he uses phrases like falling in love with the divine presence. And he says what he's trying to do is to invite people into the depths. He invites us to explore really contemplating, really looking at the world around us, the people around us, and the things that we're engaged in, entering into everything at depth, because he says as we do that we discover the presence of God in our lives. He's therefore, he says, not a pantheist, seeing God, seeing the creation as something to be worshipped in itself, but a panentheist, believing that God is in everything, and that therefore if we can enter into the depths of everything, we enter into a oneness with God. He says there are two pictures which brought him to this point and which epitomise his view. One is by Hans von Kulmbach. It's a picture of the ascension of Christ. It shows Christ's 2 feet right at the top of the picture as Christ, presumably as taking the story of the ascension literally, leaves this earth and is ascending into a spiritual realm. And he says his eyes, with the disciples who were looking up at Jesus, his eyes, like theirs, followed Jesus up. But for him, his eyes went beyond the picture to the ceiling of the art museum where it was being shown, and right back into the present moment, into that particular place where he was. And he says that this is an inspiration for him of the way that as we look at the world, we find the spiritual realm that we are seeking, not so much up there, but here in the present. And his second picture is of St. Francis, a sculpture by an unnamed person in the Basilica in Assisi of Francis, looking down, looking at the soil, because he says it's not only that we find the presence of God in the world around us, but even in the dirt, even in the things that don't look so immediately attractive. And so today I just want to encourage us to follow his example and to do as Richard Rohr suggests, and to seek the presence of God in the depths. And as we look and experience deeply the things around us, then perhaps also we shall learn and find that we have fallen in love with the divine presence.